Hey my lovelies, welcome back to another episode of the Year of Cooking Canuck. Once again, I hope you're all doing so well. Thank you for joining me today, I really appreciate it. Guys, on today's segment of Memories of Macedonia, we're going to be making something called Lepinje, sometimes affectionately known as LEPČE. Basically what that is a bun. It's kind of like a flatbread bun. And we use this Lepinje for many things, including burgers, or pleskavica, or kebabčina, or sometimes it's even coated with some vegetable oil or olive oil and seasoned with spices that are salty. We call it salty buns. Guys, there's also something that's quite unique about these buns, but I'm not going to tell you about that recipe because it will be in an upcoming video. So guys, without further ado, let's get in the kitchen and make beautiful, gorgeous, and fluffy Lepinje. Ayde. Guys, welcome to the kitchen countertop. You know me guys, all of the ingredients and amounts will be below in the description bar. Just click show more. I got my bowl here ready, and what I have here is some tepid water, lukewarm. That's going in, guys. You've seen this how many times? Instant yeast. And we need to feed our yeast, so I have about a half a teaspoon of sugar here. Alright guys, we're going to leave this for about 10 minutes or so, just to let this bloom, and I'll bring you back. Alright guys, as you can see, my yeast has bloomed. It's gotten frothy, and it has that signature yeasty smell. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to add my flour, to which I have about a half a teaspoon of salt in there. I'm going to add about half of it for now. And start mixing this. Guys, this dough is meant to be sticky. It's imperative that it be sticky. So don't be tempted to add more flour. It's meant to be sticky, and that's what gives it its character and texture. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add the rest. And mix this in. It also depends on your weather, guys. Sometimes you may need to add a dash or more, a bit of water. It's sticky. So I'm going to continue kneading this with my hand, and I'll bring you back when that's done. Alright guys, as you can see, my dough is really sticky, and this is what you're going for. Okay, I know it's a little bit messy, but now I'm going to add about a tablespoon of vegetable oil. This will help with the stickiness on your hands, and will also help the dough get soft. And as you can see, that helps out a lot. So I'm going to continue kneading this, and then I'm going to place a clean dish towel over it, and we're going to let this rise for about 15 to 20 minutes or thereabouts. Alright. Cover this. See you in a bit. Alright guys, it's time to check on our dough here. Ta-da! As you can see, it's risen quite significantly. You don't need to let this dough rise for like an hour, guys. It's not necessary. So I'm going to flour my board here. Pretty generously, because this is a sticky dough, guys. We don't want anything sticking. Right, I'm going to turn my dough out. Okay. Let's move that bowl. Let's punch it down a bit. And what I'm going to want to do is, evenly as I possibly can, I'm going to separate this into 4 pieces. 2, and there's 4. Then what you're going to want to do is pull these into a ball by pulling and stretching towards the bottom. Okay, set that aside. Again, show you one more. Pull and stretch towards the bottom to make a ball. Guys, try and make them relatively the same size. I mean, I always say this to you guys, you're not a machine. Alright, so I'm going to continue with the other 2, and what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to simply cover this again and let it rest for another 15 minutes. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes. Let's take a look. Ta-da! Lovely jubbly. Right, so what I have here is my baking tray, which I've lined with parchment paper and dusted with flour. Please dust it with flour. It's important for this one, guys, because again, it's a sticky dough, right? So you're gonna, oh, it feels so soft. You're gonna place them on here kind of diagonally, look at a zigzag motion to each other. I'm showing you guys that. Right? One's a little bit smaller than the others. It's alright. So then what you're going to do is, starting from the center, you're going to push out. Okay, again from the center, push out. I'm going to do a little bit of an operation here, guys. Move this guy over here. All right. Looking good. So now, guys, what you're going to do is, you guessed it, we're going to cover this again for 15 minutes. So all in all, our rising time's been about 45 minutes. So it's still under the hour or sometimes 2 hours that normal bread asks you to rise and reproof. So 45 minutes in total, 15-minute segments. I'll see you in 15 minutes and we're going to the oven. Alright guys, another 15 minutes have passed. Ta-da! As we'd say in Macedonian, le. They look beautiful. Right guys, what I've gone ahead and done is I've turned my oven on to 300 degrees Celsius. Now it depends on your stove, all stoves are different. Anywhere between 280 to 300 degrees Celsius, and these are only going to cook for about 15 minutes. Anywhere between 10 to 15, chuck them around 12. Like I said, all ovens vary. These rise up quickly and they bake quickly. So off they go, and we'll see them when they come out. Happy baking! Okay guys, fresh out of the oven. They smell great. The one thing I forgot to tell you, mention to you guys, is before you put them in the oven, you can dust them with a little bit of flour. And I'm just going to dust it off. Oh, they're still hot. Oh, they smell so good. Woo. Really hot. And the flour helps them not stick when you put it on the parchment paper. Right, so what I'm going to do now, if you have a spray bottle, you can use that, but I find people go crazy with a spray bottle. Just, and this is optional, but just going to flick a little bit of water using my silicone brush. And guys, these need to rest. So, continuing with our number theme here, I will cover these again with the clean dish towel, which probably has flour on it now, but that's alright. And I'm going to let these rest for 15 minutes, and then they're good to bring to the table. Alright guys, our lepinje, or lepče, is all done. It's beautiful, it smells great, it's soft guys. Look at that. Now, you can cut these open and you can stick your pljeskavica or hamburger inside, kebabčina. You can put, as I mentioned, some olive oil and some vegeta on top and put it in a pan to get crispy. We call it salty bread. There's lots you can do with this. And as I mentioned guys, stay tuned because my next video is going to be something that I make with these lepinje. So let's go ahead and crack one open. Oh, oh, just look at that guys. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. As I mentioned, it's flat, like a flat bun, not like a pita. But these are incredible. And I'm just going to have a taste. I don't have anything to put in it right now. I will later. Oh. Oh my god. Guys, it's a pillow in your mouth. Honestly, I'm not lying to you. Oh. Beautiful. Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for watching this segment of Memories of Macedonia. My Facebook page will be below. I would love to have you guys come and join me over there. I often post things I don't show on YouTube. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video if you liked it. If you haven't subscribed, if you want to, I'd love to have you join us. You don't have to. I still love you all anyway. So guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you make this. It's no effort, guys, at all. Thank you so much. Hvala mnogo. Ajde prijetno. Ajde čao.